This is a 22 News Storm Team Severe Weather Alert.
And good morning. Time now is 6:43. We do have that 22 Storm Team Severe Weather Alert as Hamden County and central and eastern Hampshire County under that blizzard warning. I'll step out here for a second so you can get a look at our live camera network. You can see some of that low visibility, especially Springfield, Chicopee, Hamden County, even Westfield, seeing some of the heaviest snow. Even Greenfield getting back into some snow right now. So everyone is dealing with snow this morning, but look at the flags there in Westfield. Definitely seeing that wind coming in right out of the north and northeast. Blizzard warnings are up for much of the region. You can see all the way from eastern Mass down through all of Rhode Island, all of Connecticut, even Hamden County and central and eastern Hampshire County. Again, a blizzard warning is not about snowfall totals. It's about the wind. You need 3 hours or more of both winds sustained at 35 miles per hour or more, and you need visibility around a quarter mile or less. And we're seeing that especially out in the eastern half of the state. The jackpot for the snowfall is definitely going to be southeastern Mass and Providence. That's where they could see around or over 2 feet when all said and done. You can see visibility for us is down under a mile in Westfield, Springfield, and Orange, giving you the idea of where some of that heavier snow is falling. And we got that wind sustained right now out of the north. 29 miles per hour Westfield, 28 miles per hour in Springfield. So we're seeing sustained winds right around 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts out there are over 40 miles per hour, even 54 miles per hour currently there in Northampton. And that's what is giving us those blizzard-like conditions. And it's blowing and drifting the snow around, almost impossible to measure. And as I mentioned earlier, one spot of your yard might have almost nothing. The other side could have a 1 to 2 foot snow drift right now. And if you're someone going out to clean off your driveway this morning, don't be surprised if within the next half hour it's completely covered in snow again from the blowing and drifting snow. 27 in Northampton, 28 there in Springfield. Going throughout the rest of the day, 22 Storm Team Daycast. We're going to hold on to that snow through this morning, tapering off to some lighter snow showers and flurries during the early afternoon. We'll dry things up later in the afternoon, staying cloudy and windy. High temperature for today right around 30 degrees. You can see snow is falling for mostly everyone. Heaviest of the snow is in eastern Hampshire County, eastern Hamden County, where you see some of these darker shades of blue. And then as you go off to the east further, you see how the blues get darker and darker, indicating those heavier snowfall rates, especially out in the eastern half of the state. Really heavy snow falling across the South Shore through around Providence and the Cape and the Islands. Again, that's going to be the jackpot area for the snow when all said and done. For us here, 7 a.m. towards 9 a.m., we're still going to hold on to some moderate snow, and then we'll see the snow taper off as we go towards around the afternoon. 12 p.m. here, some lighter snow, and then it's mostly out of here as we go towards around 2, 3 p.m., maybe a few flurries left over, but that snow does move out. The clouds also try to clear up as we go through tonight. Snowfall still to come, thinking another 3 to 6 inches for the valley, 3 or 4 inches for a lot of us, but notice outside the valley, Orange, and back in the Berkshires, where you see these darker shades of blue, indicate another 5 to 8 inches of snow to come on what's already out there. So again, this is going to be less snow than the last storm we saw back in January, but it has more wind. So it's going to be more impactful when it comes to blowing and drifting snow, low visibility, and even power outages in some spots. 7 o'clock this morning towards 9 a.m. you can see that we're dealing with those wind gusts over 40 miles per hour up and down the valley, giving us those blizzard conditions, hence why we are under a blizzard warning. And then as we go through the afternoon, 12 p.m. towards 3 p.m., we're still holding on to wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. And then the wind will try to back down a little bit as we go towards the evening. But still, you're going to have blowing and drifting snow all the way through tonight. So 28 to 32, we'll see that snow this morning, flurries and some snow showers in the afternoon, windy throughout the entire day. Heading through tonight, we're going to fall back into the teens, partly cloudy and breezy for the rest of the 24 Team 7-day forecast. Once this storm passes, we got some cold air tomorrow. Temperatures in the upper 20s. It'll be a dry, breezy day. Could see a little weak system bring us some rain or snow on Wednesday and Thursday. And then notice how temperatures really climb towards the mid 40s by Saturday. Right now, the weekend looks beautiful. Lots of sun, so I do expect we'll see some melting with the snow by the end of the week. Want to check out this forecast? You could do so by getting the free 22 News mobile app.